Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back. For day 16, there's going to be two parts to day 16, and we have lab practice 1 and we have lab practice 2. So for this one, for the first lab practice, you have to create a Bootcamp 2026 folder, right? We're going to be sort of simulating how to create a local repository. So you're going to have a Bootcamp 2026 folder, and then within that, you're going to have about 18 days. So day 1, day 2, day 3, all the way down to day 18, right? And then after that, for the second part of this lab, we're going to have a README file that we're going to copy from NIT Academy, which is like the first day. Day 1 has a README file. We're going to copy that README file, and then we're going to store that within a README file that we created in our local repository in day 18. So to begin, let's just get started. What you need is VS Code open if you don't already have that open, and you also need to have your File Explorer open. So let's just go ahead with the first thing. So let's open File Explorer here. We're going to go to File Explorer. Then right over here, this is what you're going to see, right? You want to go into Desktop, and you want to click, right-click that button and press the right-click button, and then create a new folder called Bootcamp 2026. And once you've created Bootcamp 2026, you want to just enter into Bootcamp 2026. And if you have the option to open with VS Code or open with code, currently I don't really have that option set for me, but if you did install VS Code prior to this, or if you did install VS Code, I think within day 5 or day 4, whichever day it was, you should have an option to open with VS Code. Click on that button. For me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my own VS Code, and I'm going to press Control-Shift-P, which opens up this sort of commander view where you can type in a bunch of commands, and I'm going to type in open folder, right? And then click on the first thing. That opens a folder for me. Then head over to Desktop, head over to Bootcamp 2026, and select that folder. Now we have that folder already set for us, right? So the next thing that I want you to do is create the 18 folders that we need from day 1 to day 18. So press Control tilde to open your terminal, and if you don't have that option, you can always just right-click and open terminal. There should be an option over there to open a terminal, new terminal right here. So right-click, new terminal, and then after that, what you want to do is you want to do make dir within your terminal day, and then type in 1.18 and enter. That creates all the 18 days for you, right? And that should be it for part 1. So you're done with part 1. Now, the next part that I want you to do after this is head over to day 16, part 2. For this one, it says lab practice 3. This should be lab practice 2. You're going to be creating your first README document, right? And for the README document, there's already an existing document that exists. All you really need to do is use the touch command to create a readme.md file. And then after you've created that readme.md file, you need to put some code that we already have in there, right? So the first thing that I want you to do is head over to task 2 using existing markdown code. So copy this right here. And after that, I want you to open a new browser session and then copy this code. There are options right over here. So you can download the raw file, you can copy the raw file, or you can just use this command. So we're going to use this command. Once you do that, you can press Control A, Control C. That's one option. Or you can just copy the raw file like that, and that button works as well. Or you can download the raw file and then extract the content from that raw file and store that within a README file. So after you've done that, let me just copy that one more time. You head over back to your VS Code, and what I want you to do is I want you to create a README file using the touch command. So do touch and type in day 18, enter day 18, and then type in readme.md, right? Enter. And now when you go over to day 18, you're going to see a readme.md file. And just whatever you've copied already, press Control V. And there you go. There you have it. That should be good enough. Just reading through this right now. Welcome to NIT day 1. Perfect, perfect, perfect. If you want it to be a little bit more visually aesthetic, you could also press Control-Shift-P and then do Open Preview to the side. If you have a Markdown extension, for me, myself, I have a Markdown extension, and this should also be something that you have already installed in VS Code by VS Code themselves. So open this, and there you go. You see that. The images don't work because we don't really need to know about the images right now. We don't need the images because that would be a couple more actions which are not required for this lab. And after that, you should be good to go. and we're going to move on to day 17. Thank you for listening.